All right, that was 2 blocks of my softened cream cheese. I'm next coming in with some dark chocolate Swiss Miss. I'm going in with 2 packets of our dark chocolate hot cocoa for this delicious and festive holiday treat. And you can feel free to do the milk chocolate or like the low sugar hot cocoa, but I love the dark chocolate Swiss Miss right on top of our cream cheese. All right, in addition, I'm gonna come in with just a dollop of our Daisy sour cream right into our mixing bowl. I'm gonna go in with maybe about a 1/4 cup right into our large bowl. And then of course we need some vanilla abstract. I'm gonna go in with just a cap full right into our large mixing bowl. This is something that I love to make for the holidays. My family and friends always request it whenever we are going to a holiday party. I have just a 1/4 cup of our heavy cream. And then I'm gonna come in with a 1/2 cup and our Hershey's cocoa. It's just gonna add an additional layer of chocolate and it's gonna tie so perfectly for this easy festive recipe. And then I'm gonna come in with our last dry ingredient. I have just some powdered sugar. I'm gonna go in with about a cup of our powdered sugar just into our large mixing bowl, just like so. All right, now that we have everything in our large mixing bowl, I'm gonna come in with just my hand mixer. You always wanna start slow, and we're just gonna start to beat in our sour cream, our cream cheese, our hot cocoa mix, our vanilla, powdered sugar, just like so. This is gonna be such an easy holiday treat that you can whip up before your next potluck, Christmas party, for Sunday church. Oh my gosh, if you could smell this right now, that dark chocolate and cream cheese smells absolutely amazing. So we'll go ahead and just make sure we get this all mixed up before moving on to our next step. All right, now that we have that all beautifully mixed, so make sure we get everything off the beaters. And this is my favorite part about making anything with a hand mixer. Oh, this is gonna be tasty. All right, back to our recipe. All right, now that we have that beautifully mixed, I'm gonna bring in just my Keebler little graham cracker crust and my festive little spatula. I'm just gonna go right on in with that mix into our Keebler crust. I'm just doing an original graham cracker crust. You could totally make your own crust. You could do like an Oreo crust. You could do a gluten-free crust. The preference is totally up to you, but I just love a good original crust. So we'll get this all evenly distributed into our crust before moving on to our next step. All right, now that we have that all beautifully distributed into our graham cracker crust, I'm gonna come in with just my original Cool Whip. And this is going to be plopped right on top of our little hot cocoa cream cheese graham cracker crust. Maybe use about half of that small container. And I'm just going to gently create our second layer for this delicious festive holiday treat. And I like some height on my holiday treats, so don't be shy with that Cool Whip. You could also do an extra creamy, you could do your low fat. I'm just going in and just kind of making sure that we get it nicely distributed and cover our entire pie crust. Perfect. Before we pop this into, I'm gonna place this into the freezer for about 2 hours. Okay, we just pulled this out of the freezer. Our hot cocoa no-bake pie, but we are not finished yet. What is hot cocoa without some milk chocolate morsels? I'm just gonna go right on top with some of those morsels, just for an added little texture, a little extra chocolate. You could also do like the dark chocolate, white chocolate, or the mini. I think that looks pretty good. Speaking of mini, I have these little jet puffed bits, which I think are gonna be perfect because again, hot cocoa is not complete without some marshmallows. And we're just going kind of sporadically over our little pie. Oh my gosh, my mouth is absolutely watering. Make sure we don't miss any. Big reveal time. I am not the best pie cutter, so we are going to bear with me. Again, we kept this in our freezer for about 2 hours, making sure we get that crust. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at our layers, our Cool Whip, our cream cheese hot cocoa, and of course our toppings. Now that is a festive holiday pie. I am so excited. Oh, my mouth is watering, and she's thick too. We love a good thick pie. Oh, the perfect bite too. It's gonna be cold, but I'm ready. Ooh. The layering on that, chocolate, Cool Whip, hot cocoa. Gotta try it.